All right. Welcome back to the FCUNO podcast. So I had been out for a while. Again, I've been trying to figure out this Zoom stuff lately. But here I am joined here today with Mr. Jeevan. If you want to
I
introduce yourself, you
I am
can
here.
if you want.
Yeah, sure. So, as Jose said, my name is Jeevan. Also, my rap name. If you guys didn't know, we're gonna be talking about that a little more in the
Yep.
podcast. But just been holed up in quarantine like everyone else. Just trying to trying to be happy
Yeah.
and keep my mental sanity. But
hmm How
honestly,
how you been,
that's
by the
just
way?
like how I've been, dude. Honestly, like after the semester ended, I've just been grinding like on my own, working out, doing home workouts. I've been getting up early, doing cold showers. I've
Nice.
been meditating. I've been, you know what Wim Hof is? You know who Wim Hof is?
I had no idea.
It's a breathing method.
hmm
Honestly, check it out.
That what's it called?
Wim Hof,
How do you spell that?
Wimhof.
Okay, Wim Hof. I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, dude, he's dope.
Oh, it's a person. It's like
Yeah,
okay.
I mean it's called the Wim Hof method. That's just name.
Oh.
Pretty lazy, but
Oh, okay. Okay. I get that. That's dope.
yeah, yeah. It's like I don't know. Every single time I do it, like my lung capacity increases. I don't know if it's psychological. I don't think it is because honestly, I can literally feel it
hmm
within my lungs. So honestly, I would just tell anyone to try it out because it does like when you do it with cold showers, it's supposed to increase your immune system
hmm
too. So I mean, especially with COVID and
Definitely.
yeah, why not?
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah. So you've been trying to find ways to improve yourself within like the past couple
Hmm.
months Yeah, I've been trying to do that too.
Basically.
It's kind of hard staying in like, for me at least, it's hard to like, what is it? Like keep a schedule when it comes to
Hmm.
working out. Like there'll be weeks where like I do work out, and lately I haven't.
Yeah.
It's just like so hard because I have no motivation just to keep grinding or keep working out. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've also been on the same thing where it's like, trying to do what I want, try to do what like with your music, and I'm trying to make more videos. I'm trying to do more stuff like
Yeah.
that because
Exactly.
of quarantine. So
Exactly.
it's dope. Speaking of music, by the way, which is something we're gonna be talking about today, because it
Speaking of music.
honestly, as a person, okay, so Jeevan, to people watching, Jeevan and I, we've been friends since like high school. I guess you and I got
Yeah.
closer like
Since
towards
econ.
senior year, my senior year,
Yeah.
your junior, we got closer.
Yeah.
Um, but like I've known you for a little bit now.
Hmm.
And when you said you were gonna put out music, honestly, I was kind of surprised. Not because like
Yeah.
you aren't the type to do that, but like
Yeah.
it's more in like people usually hint that they're gonna be doing stuff or say like a musician, post a video of them playing guitar on Instagram. But
Hmm.
you sort of just like told us like in our group chat that you're gonna like watch
Yeah,
out.
just out of the
Yeah,
blue.
you're like watch out January 1st. I'm coming out with a
Yeah.
song. I'm like really? And like immediately I asked him like, "Yo, can you send a snippet of it?" And you sent it, and I'm like, "Oh, this is actually kind of fire."
Yeah.
And
That's fire.
yeah. So what was like really your thought process when like leading up to, I guess like between like to the idea of making music?
I mean, so I kind of always like before like I think it was 7th grade, me and my friend Sean, we just used to record the dumbest like we would just freestyle. And
Yeah.
it would just be the most like explicit like stupid stuff we would say in our raps. And obviously it's private, but I mean like
Yeah.
after that I was like, okay, wait, hold up. This rapping thing is actually kind of fun. And if it's something that's fun for me to do, like I'll just do it. I really don't care what anyone else thinks. So
Yeah.
going up to it, I was just like, I'm just gonna put out a song. Like let me be on Spotify. Like so I was just like, I'm really not gonna tell most people because I mean, I don't know. I feel like like obviously as you said, it's something that you wouldn't expect from someone like me. But on the flip side of that, I was just like, why not? Why not just put something like that out? So
Right.
obviously, I just like went in my group chats. I was like, all right, here, boom, song coming out January 1st, like out of the blue. I mean, you even like in the Krieger's group chat, I just sent it was just all caps, like a full paragraph of me
Yeah.
just going,
Yeah.
song January 1st, January 1st.
Did you copy and paste that to other group chats?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
the same exact paragraph to like 5 group chats. And I was like, go pre-save, go pre-save, go pre-save.
hmm
And yeah, I mean, it just came about as something kind of out of the blue, just something that I want to do for fun.
hmm
But
Honestly, it's a pretty good song. Like I'm not saying it's bad, but for your first song,
mhm,
like it's produced pretty well. Your lyrics are really good, and I even sent to like some of my college friends, and they
yeah,
said like he said it it was good. Like your lyrics are fire. It
That's
made
sick.
sense. Your flow was great. Um, so yeah, like big props for you for doing that. You know,
Thank you, bro.
I'm always a big fan of people doing whatever they want to do. Especially
Exactly.
like, especially how young everyone is right now. Like a bunch of my friends, like I have friends doing like fitness pages or trying to like YouTube channels, and I
Mhm.
think that's dope.
I mean, why not? It's the
Exactly.
best time to do that
Mhm.
nowadays,
Mhm.
especially when everyone's holed up in quarantine. Like,
You got nothing
people
else
are
to
spending more
better to
time
do.
on their phones, just doing whatever. So,
Yeah. Yeah. So
mhm.
so it's definitely dope. So why Space Coupe Rocket?
Dude, it was just it was just off the whim. Honestly, I was just
Mhm.
like, what would be a nice name? Because prior to this one, me and my friend Sean, we also made a song called Space Monkey. So, so not too creative with the space there, but the coupe rocket. Because I was like, Space Coupe. That's kind of like rappers usually mention Space Coupe,
Right.
and then I was like, rocket. I could rhyme that with something in the first verse of my song. So I
Mhm.
was like, all right, screw it, Space Coupe rocket. Boom, done. Why not?
That's dope. That's dope. And
Mhm.
also, wait, does your family know about this? About your song you
No,
put out?
I
They,
mean,
they don't?
I
No.
think my sister knows.
I'm guessing your
My
parents
sister
don't.
knows.
Guessing your
My
parents
parents
don't.
don't know.
That's
Mm-mm.
fine. Yeah. Yeah, and I get that. I get that. With some of the things sometimes people put out, you don't want your parents seeing. I totally
Yeah,
get
I
that.
mean, like, honestly, the way I look at it is just like people are gonna know like sooner or later.
Mhm.
So it's really not something that I worry about. I just want to put myself, like, my authentic self out there,
Mhm.
and if that pushes some people away, that's tough. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
honestly, that's just the way I see it. Like, might
Mhm.
as well just put out whatever you wanted to put out there,
Mhm.
and just if like whatever comes after will come, and that's just natural. So
Right. And also, I forgot to preface this. Make sure to go stream like if to understand what we're talking about. Make sure to stream Jeevan's song.
yeah,
It's basically it's gonna be the link in the description of this video. It's called Space Coupe Rocket. It's called
Space
Jeevan.
Scoop
It's by
rocket.
Jeevan. So definitely check it out. It's pretty good. It's like honestly, I saved like I January 1st. As soon as I
Mhm.
woke up, I was like, oh my god, Jeevan's songs is coming out today.
That's sick.
And that was before I saw you like you post on Instagram or anything else like you
Yeah,
promoting it. So I was like, oh my god. And then I got in the shower and I listened to it. And then I was like,
that's sick.
and like honestly, I had to like step out for a second just to like listen to what you were saying because it was like
Yeah.
you got bars for real, you got
Hey,
bars. So
appreciate it.
I
Hey,
thought that was,
next
yeah.
song though, y'all be on the lookout for the next one. That one's gonna be crazier than the first one.
Is there like you have like a date or anything in mind?
No, I mean, I have like the first verse finished, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of just something that I'm doing in the background with like working out and everything else in my life.
Mhm.
But maybe February, March, if I'm being honest. Like,
That's not too
why
far
not?
away.
Why not
Yeah.
just put music out there?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you have a lot of time on your hands anyways. So
Mhm.
yeah. So I do want to have a segment later where we go like in a like I told you this beforehand, like
Yeah.
a genius type segment where we just break down some of your lyrics and talk about what's
Mhm.
going on, and you explain it, provide some um, insight into what you mean, maybe
Mhm.
in some comic relief some of the bars.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but another question is who produced the beat for this?
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's this guy named Sagi Murrah on YouTube, and I had to pay $25 for the beat actually, but his beats are the best beats I found on YouTube
Hmm.
by far. Like, I was talking to Kyle Story about this the other day too, but, like, his beats are insane, like, compared to any other beat maker I've found on YouTube. Look it up, Sogimura, Sagi Murrah. The best beats you will find on YouTube,
Hmm.
hands down. And I mean, it cost me $25, but honestly, I was just like, screw it. My next song actually is gonna have a beat by him too. So
Oh, dope. Okay, dope. Can you spell out one
yeah.
more? Wait, can you spell out one more time?
Sogimura.
Oh, okay.
And
Sugimura.
then my friend Sean mixed and mastered the song. Go, Sean Dinan. I mean, if
Yeah,
you got,
I'll put him.
yeah, yeah, bet.
Definitely. Okay, definitely. I check it out. I'll check out his beats later. But that's dope. So
Mhm.
I was wondering, and also another question is, I have a lot of questions about the song that you actually put out. But
Yeah,
who sang the? Is it the hook or? I mean,
that
yeah, the
was
hook.
me.
That you?
That was
Honestly,
100% me.
okay, yeah. I was honestly like, okay, when I first listened to it, I was like, this kind of sounds like Jeevan, but I'm not gonna say it is.
Yeah, like,
So
I'm
I
not
want,
sure.
yeah. So
Yeah.
how'd you feel on how'd you feel on the hook? Do you like,
Yeah, I mean,
how'd you
like,
think
I
of it?
was well, alright, let me just preface what I'm about to say with this. Uh, like, prior to Space Coupe Rocket, again, and prior to Space Monkey, which is another song that me and Sean made, There's another song called Waves on SoundCloud. I don't know if it's private or I don't know if it's public, but I like sung on that one, and like just like I did on the hook, like it was like some Roddy Rich type.
Mhm.
Like I was just singing, and I was just like, screw it, why not bring those two elements together of just me rapping and going hard on the verse, and also just like trying to do some Don Toliver type thing on
Right,
the
right,
hook.
right.
I was like, put them both together, and we'll just see what people think.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it just comes down to experimentation, honestly, just what I
Mhm.
was trying to do. But
Yeah, when you mentioned the Don Toliver thing, honestly, I'm not saying you're copying him, but like there was definitely like a vibe that you were giving off
yeah,
about that. So, big ups for that.
I'll be the first one to say like, yeah, I mean, I draw influences. Like I'll copy my vocal inflections, my flows from like other people in the rap game
Mhm.
because it's not something I'm taking seriously.
Right.
It's just something that I'm just having complete fun with. So
Mhm.
if I can like make something that sounds good, yeah, screw it.
Like
Why
once
not?
you, I feel like once you get more and more serious throughout it, like you're gonna
Yeah,
find your own flow and find your own like
yeah,
way. Yeah, definitely.
exactly.
Who are some of your like inspirations when it comes to like that?
Um, well, I'm not even gonna lie, like the music that I put out, which is just like straight trap rap, like
Mhm.
I don't listen to that daily. It's just the music that I make because I think that I would sound best making that music.
Right.
So, I mean, I listen to like various artists. Like I listen to Tame Impala, Tyler the Creator, like Mac Miller. Like these are not artists that align with the music that I put out.
Mhm.
So, I mean, in terms of influences, I would say like just pretty much the basic like mainstream trap rappers out there, just like Gunna, like Roddy Rich, like
Right.
Jack Harlow, like like just a plate of like all of them
Yeah. Yeah.
and just meshing it together into one song. So
Mhm.
that's what I did.
That's dope. I mean, honestly, like it's like even though these guys are mainstream, like a lot of people know about them. There's still there's
Mhm.
a reason why they are mainstream, and like there's a reason
Exactly.
why they're popular. It's because a lot of people relate to them, and
Yeah.
you know that makes sense for you to have that sort of inspiration from them. Um,
Hmm.
that's dope. That's dope. I don't know if I want to. Like, I honestly don't know if I want to get in the segment now, because like this is gonna be like honestly, this is gonna be one of my favorite parts, like breaking down your lyrics.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, well, all right. I think I'll just get into it right now. Let's see how this goes.
But
All right. So, um, okay. Let me try to find like lyrics that like I can pull up right now, 'cause I need you to send it to me. Are there any lyrics you want me to like, discuss, or you want to like talk more about
I mean,
that like I may miss by accident, or like you just want to say off the bat?
nah, honestly, you can just go through any of them
Okay.
and I'll just respond.
Mhm. Okay. This is actually from like the little monologue thing before your second verse.
Bet.
Okay,
Bet.
yeah. This is like when I was listening to it, I'm like, what does Jeevan mean by this? So,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna say the whole thing. It says
Bet.
every time oh my god, every single time I saw someone talking about Jeeves in studio, it's a whole lot of cap coming from their mouth, dog. I can't say I'm surprised though. It's usually how that bullshit goes when you try something new. Fuck all that noise. I'm gonna keep running the bands up, and they keep running their mouths. Like so. Okay, and there's a couple more like lines after that, but we get the gist.
Mhm.
Um, who's running their mouths?
I mean, honestly, that's just something that I wrote down on the whim of it. Just like that would sound tough. Like before my
Yeah.
second verse, if I just like went off on anyone that was talking about me, but just like honestly, like no one because everyone that has been like throughout this music stuff, they've just been supportive, which honestly is like a blessing. Like that's something that I
Mhm.
could not like get enough of. But that's just like that's something that you'd hear Gunna. That's something
Right,
that you
right.
hear Lil Baby
Right.
say like before a verse. So like screw it. That's tough.
Mhm.
Like I just put that in there. And
Definitely,
honestly,
definitely.
I also want to say like most of the stuff I'm talking about in my raps is straight cap. Like I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
cap.
dude. This honestly though, this is exactly why I wanted to like do like the
Exactly. Like I just
expand.
wanted to preface that. Like it's cap, but also I'm spitting it out to I'm spitting it out into the universe so I can manifest it. So that's
Right.
the key. That's the key.
Hmm. Yeah. No, like honestly, with that, like that does apply to like real life as much cap as it is. It can apply to especially like to you or I, where we're doing things that I think you and I both enjoy doing what we like.
Yeah,
There's always some. I feel like at one point there's always gonna be someone that doesn't like what you're doing.
exactly.
Like I don't know if you've seen me like promote like my videos on Snapchat, and I've had
Mhm.
like almost like a lot of people take me off, um,
Yeah, no,
like
yeah.
unfriend me just because
Just
they're getting
because
annoyed of me
yeah,
promoting my stuff. And like honestly, that's fine. You can like to each their own.
yeah.
People like if people don't like what I'm putting out, or people don't like it when I post like these senseless things, then it's like that's fine. But I'm very thankful to people who are sort of bearing with it, because
Mhm.
this is like, I'm guessing this is the hustle or this is the grind.
Exactly.
Um, so yeah, like there's some people that will hate, or not necessarily hate, but disagree with some of the things that you do.
Yeah.
Um, but obviously we got to keep pushing on. You got to push through and do what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that's the biggest part. As long as you realize, like, it's coming from a place of authenticity, like, when you put it out,
Yeah.
then you don't really have to worry about any other person's reaction, like, good or bad. That's
Hmm.
just the way I see it.
Definitely, definitely. That's tough. Okay, let's see what other. I had another bar here that I was looking through.
But
But okay. Okay, while I'm looking through this, what's your favorite? What was your favorite verse out of the two that you? I think, is it
my
two?
second verse,
You say
definitely,
yeah,
because I think that was just the one where, like, it had the build up to it, like, with the monologue before, and I just went hard, like,
right.
till the beat stopped.
Yeah, you sent that in the second group chat. I'm like, this is definitely Jeeves' favorite verse
Yeah,
in the whole song.
yeah, yeah.
Um, dude, there was another. Okay, hold. There was a thing actually that here about you being a TA or teachers known by teachers. Yeah, and now I got my name known by teachers, and they never thought that they'd see it get so incredible.
Mhm.
Explain that.
Um, well, I have good connections with a couple of teachers from high school.
Right.
So
Leaves.
I guess that relates to that, but also that's just like a future thing too. That's just like another thing where it's like I'm manifesting that. So like in 10 years, like 5 years down the line, like I'm gonna be going crazy, and then they're just gonna know my name. Like
Mhm.
that's just something that you put out into the rap, just like not to take too seriously, but also just like kind of take seriously, like maybe down the line.
Right.
So
Right. Right. The
yeah,
next time I see you on this podcast, like just you and I, you better be like blown up.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Um, hold on, what other one I was trying to. Bro, before this call happened. Oh shit. Okay, sorry. Oh my God, it like my recording froze for a second. But before this call happened, what was I gonna say? I was like looking through it, and oh my God. Honestly though, you do have some good bars on here. Like living like as Batman and Robin, feeling like Bruce Wayne, stacking
Hey,
bands on a
second
space.
band's on a
Yeah,
space cube
yeah.
rocket.
And
There we
the
go.
Virgil drop him copping. That was fire.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
But
was
just them
fire.
copping. Yeah.
Um, you talking about someone? You talking about shooting someone, bro? I'm pretty sure you're talking about
Oh
shooting
yeah,
someone.
I was at the end. I was like, "Huh, what was the bar? It was
Oh,
stop
stop
the
the
disrespect
disrespect.
in the cap, or I'll pull up with the gap, bow, bow, shot to the skeletal. Boom.
Yeah. That
Yeah, I mean,
honestly,
like,
I just wanted to catch you on that because that was definitely
I just
gas.
want to say I don't own any guns, like,
I'm
but
assuming Jeevan doesn't condone shooting people.
yeah, I do not condone shooting anyone. I don't condone any of the things I talk about in my raps. I'm just saying, just be about that. If you
Hmm.
do, like, if you do shoot people,
Go
uh,
ahead, but
go ahead. Just not trying to get involved with that.
right.
But also, if you can make hype music like that,
Hmm.
why not? Talk about shooting people as much as you want. Just don't do it.
Seeing 100 triple O's in the crowd at the festival, wearing Louis head to toe and the drip is so impeccable.
Mhm. Okay.
What do you mean by triple O in the crowd and festival?
Alright, so triple O, that was just like I don't that was just wordplay. Triple O. Um, wait, seeing hunted triple O. So 100 and then
Hmm.
triple O is just triple O onto that. So then
10,000.
100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 10. Wait.
So
Oh,
then
100. Yeah. Yeah.
cool wordplay. Cool wordplay right there. Hopefully later down the line, you'll catch me at Rolling Loud. I'll be playing 100,000 people. But
Honestly, though, that's a dream right there. So I'm not saying it's
for
not gonna
real.
happen, but it's a good dream.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. We're in Lewis. Shout out Lewis Camp. We're
Oh,
definitely
we're
gonna
in
beef him.
Lewis. Nice. I wish he was on the podcast.
I was trying to get Lewis, like the whole gang, the whole Krieger's group chat, but no one wanted to show up. It would honestly
Yeah,
be a lot easier too, because I don't have to worry about mics, so people just show up in
exactly.
a call. But shout out to that. Shout out to our
By the
friends.
way, how's like do you think this is easier? Like much easier than in person?
Well, I mean, obviously, sound quality goes down a little bit because
Yeah.
like everyone has different mics, and it's kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna be hard to hear when people are listening to audio only.
Mhm.
But I think it is, because like it works with, like, we can work with someone's schedule. We don't have to meet up at a place,
Mhm.
and like it's just simple. Just record it, and it's like I don't have to like take the like the file from my camera, put it on my
Right.
laptop. I can just like take it straight from here, and it's so much easier. But
Yeah.
I mean, I get it where people like want to be talking like in person stuff like that,
Mhm.
because having that connection is so much easier.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I guess it's gonna be interesting to see, like, how you edit this. Like, I was interested in that. Like, how are you gonna put this into the video? Are we gonna have, like, 2 halves? Like, one
no,
on
it's
top,
just
one on
it's
bottom?
just recording Zoom right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like you can see both of our faces.
Mhm. And it's just gonna that's cool.
Mhm.
I like that.
Yeah. But hold up, I think bro. Oh my God. 5-0 Dubs like a Mayweather.
Yeah.
That's dope. I like that.
Avo Dubs, just like, we're winning.
Bro,
We're going to
yeah, like when I first listened to this, I was just like I didn't realize I was bopping my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, yo." And then at the time my girlfriend was in like she was like I was in the bathroom, she was in my room. So like after like I was in the bathroom, I was like, "Yo, guess who put out a song today? And you met him." And she was like, "I bet it's Jeevan, right?" Because I saw him post on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was Jeevan. And then like we both listened to it at the same time. Like I listened the second time, she listened to it the first time, and she
Yeah.
said it was like this is actually like really good. Like
Appreciate it.
it seems like from the people that I've shown it to, you're getting a lot of love with the song,
Yeah.
and that's just dope, man. That's
I mean,
dope.
I don't think I've had, like, one person that has actually just, like, hated on the song.
Yeah,
I mean,
no one's gonna go up to you and be like, "Yo,
yeah, yeah,
this
what the
song
heck, man?
sucks."
Like, that
Yeah,
was a terrible song. That's all cap. Like, I hate you.
yeah, yeah. But
That's funny.
other than that, it was really good. Like I
Yeah.
really did enjoy
Appreciate
it.
it, man.
I am looking forward to like anything you put out in the future.
Dude, that's the most exciting thing, honestly, like, cause this is just, like, fun for me. Like,
Mhm.
it's literally just pure fun to rap. I just want people to know that, like, even if it's cap, like, even if it's anything, like, it's just like, when you write that bar down, like, something clicks in your head and you're just like, "That was fire," and it just makes you wanna keep going, and then you
Mhm.
just keep putting more songs out. So, like, obviously, it's not gonna be the main focus in my life, but
Yeah.
also it's just something so fun to the point where, like, yeah, I can sit down on a weekend, just, like, boom, write a song, I'll go through it, I'll revise it, maybe put it out, just, like, boom. Like, it's not something that I wanna stop doing.
Mhm.
That's the best thing. Like, once I know, like, this is something that like, it doesn't have any strings attached, like, I don't need, like, a certain amount of followers or listeners, like,
Right.
it's just pure fun for me. So that's like, I can see myself doing this for, like, years into the future,
Mhm.
and that's the best part.
And speaking into like years in the future, what are some like oh my God, sorry, I have to burp real quick. But now I lost my train of thought. Like how do you want to expand on your like musical career? Do you want to like learn more instruments unless you already know instruments?
Yeah,
Maybe
I
like
actually
open up make
speaking
a
of
studio?
instruments, I started picking up the kalimba.
Hell's
I
that?
don't know, do you know what that is? It's a
No.
thumb piano, and, like,
Oh.
I was playing the Avatar theme on it, The Last Airbender,
Mhm.
and I know how to play that, and I picked it up. I haven't really played it in a while,
Do you have it
but
on you right now?
I could get it
Yeah, do
right
you want to
now
get
if you
it? Do you want to get it? Bro, he copied my shelf in the background.
check out
Oh,
this.
that's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I've definitely seen one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I put me on the spot. I don't know if I can play Avatar right now because 'cause it's been a while,
Okay.
but
Just play something
yeah, I'll play some.
for the people.
There we go. I don't know
Bars.
what the next note is.
Bars.
I don't think that was the right one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just messing it up at this point.
But
But
that was yeah. Honestly
there we
though,
go.
like that, I forgot. I honestly didn't know what that was, but now I know what it
You
is.
recognize
Yeah,
this.
yeah, definitely. And honestly,
I
like
wish I could play.
that has like a special sort of sound to it, which you can
Yeah,
incorporate into trap like rap music, and it'll
exactly, yeah.
sound so dope.
I mean, it's just like it's also like a very calming thing.
It
Like
is.
I can just start like it's so accessible too.
Mhm.
I can just like play this at night and it just like calms you down. Like it's I don't know, it's nice. Like even if you don't want to take it like seriously, like I would recommend if anyone's like looking to like start playing an instrument, like you don't have to play like a violin or like a piano or
Mhm.
something. Like just pick this up and just start playing it. It's very calming. So
Or are you
10
like
out of 10 recommend.
are you somewhat musically inclined, or like have you
Yeah,
had like what instruments have you played before?
I played viola in I think since 5th grade till 8th, I wanna say, and I played a little bit.
Who made you wait? Who made you play the instrument? Did you want to do it?
Um, I think it was
Was it
my
your
parents
choice?
kinda wanted me to play,
Yeah,
but it was also me being like, "Okay," like, out of band, chorus, uh,
in
and
orchestra.
orchestra, like, I guess viola is the most interesting thing out of all those. Oh, also, I did sing in chorus, which is where
You
I get
did?
that Roddy Ricch voice from.
Wait, you actually?
Yeah,
I feel like I have seen you like on stage before.
yeah, I think, like, in middle school, I definitely did. In
Mhm.
middle school, I did, and I remember we did, like, a Bruno Mars performance, so that's where I get the
Yeah.
Roddy Ricch voice
Wait,
from.
you had like Uptown Funk, didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah, you
exactly.
did. Yeah.
That was fun,
I saw that performance.
and also, like, I will say, like, once like, with that music background, it actually helps you, like like, that listener's ear is something that people underestimate a lot, like, in the studio, and, like,
Mhm.
being able to find what the next thing in the song that will sound good is, like, that's a gift, and being able to, like, incorporate that into, like, trap music, like, that's sick.
Right, right,
That's
right.
so, yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Are you like planning to learn other ones like guitar or any sort of like
Dude, I was planning on
drums?
learning piano, like, dude, there's this one guy on TikTok that plays the guitar, and he's just insane.
Who?
Like, he does electric guitar covers. I could try finding him right now of
Were you on TikTok?
yeah, dude, he literally does electric guitar covers of, like, rap music, and it's literally insane. Like, hold on, let me try I will try finding it. Give me, like, 30 seconds. If I don't, then I'll just give up.
You're fine. I'm a little thirsty, anyways. Bro, I have like a love hate relationship with TikTok.
Really? Tell me a
Eh,
little about that.
no, no, cause it's just like I spend so much time just lying. Like I'm about to do something. Like say I'm about to hop in the shower or like I'm about to get my day started. Then I
Right.
like hop on TikTok for like supposedly 5 minutes. Then it turns into
Yeah.
30 minutes. It turns into an
Yeah.
hour.
It's it's hard.
But it's just so much fun though, cause it's just like I can just like see what's on like what's funny. I just keep scrolling through.
Dude, it's, like, so alright, I don't think I can find this guy, but I will say it is so, like, the app makers have designed it in a way so it's, like, perfect for the human attention span, like, in 2021.
Right.
It's
Short.
it yeah, exactly, and it's just, like, it's so like, every short video is filled with so much, like, information or, like, something funny or, like, it's just I don't know,
Mhm.
dude, like, you can just scroll through it endlessly, mindlessly, just scroll, scroll, scroll,
Right.
scroll, and it's, like, designed for people nowadays, and
Right.
that's
Right.
why it's perfect, like, social media app.
Mhm. And like
I mean, like, for
you
most
can like
people.
be watching like a simple dancing video of someone and but still be invested just because it's just like a 15 seconds. So I was like, why not? Let me just watch them dance. And you scroll
Yeah,
through and you see like a POV or something like that. And it's just like the dumbest thing, but we all like. I mean, for me, I fall for it all the time. It's like
yeah,
I'm always just watching TikTok.
yeah. Nah, yeah, it is it's scary,
Hmm.
like, how addicting you can get to that app.
Yeah.
It is.
A different topic though. How have you been though? Like the past, even though I already asked you this in the beginning, but like, how have you been? Like, guess more in more detail. Like how you been with quarantine and school? What school do you go to?
IU, Indiana University in Bloomington. So I'm actually going for spring semester, like, to campus. I didn't go fall because, I mean, my parents just didn't wanna go because of COVID, and obviously,
Yeah.
like, I respect that and I understand that too. But spring semester, like, I definitely wanna meet people before, like, the beginning of my next year, and
Mhm.
that's the one thing that, like, I really wanted to, like, go to campus for, just to meet, like, a ton of new people because it's so
Right.
many people,
Right.
like I
Mhm.
don't know, I feel like sometimes people underestimate that, sometimes, but that is something that I'm really looking forward to,
Mhm.
so
That's good.
mhm, and
Which
meeting imagine if I met, like, other rappers too, like, that would be sick.
right. Right. You
Like,
guys make a whole album
hell
together.
yeah, dude, like, I'll make a whole album,
Yeah.
like, a whole collab album.
Well, who did? It was Uzi and who did like who recently put
Uzi
out?
and Future,
Yeah. What'd you think of that?
I in my opinion, it could've been better,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. It
I
wasn't the best.
only one song out of the whole album I like.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't
Mhm.
all that.
Yeah. It was all right. And then I don't
Yeah.
know. I haven't been listening to like any new rap lately just because like sometimes people have been putting out trash. Like
Yeah,
I'd even listen to Cardi's album because all my friends that told me about it said it sucked.
yeah,
So
yeah. I
I
mean,
didn't listen to any of it.
I will say there are a couple gems on that album, maybe
Really?
like 2 or 3, but like I will say the highs of that album can be good, but they're so few and far between. I think that's the phrase.
Mhm.
Uh, that like the whole album is just so bad.
Mhm.
Like everything else like that aren't a couple of songs are just trash.
Mhm.
Like I don't know. So
Yeah.
also I was wondering how about hold on.
What is it? What is this about?
I was wondering about how like with this podcast like throughout quarantine before too um are you gonna like try continuing this podcast like through quarantine with like more Zoom meetings?
Yeah, like as like honestly, once everything starts to die down,
Mhm.
there'll definitely be a gray area where like I don't know if I want to keep doing like Zoom or in person. But for like the next couple months, I'm probably gonna do like over Zoom just because
Mhm.
like also I'm able to reach people like that I would never been able to reach before. Like say if I do want to talk to
Yeah.
someone famous or even my cousins from across the
Yeah.
country, like I'm able to do that
Hey,
because
maybe it's the future, honestly.
yeah,
I think
honestly,
I
yeah,
think I think the Zoom stuff is here to stay.
yeah,
Like,
and
you can
like.
literally talk to someone from across the globe. Like, that's the most incredible thing about
Mhm.
this, which
Wait, was it your whole like when did okay, when you were a senior in high school, what when did you guys go into quarantine? What month?
dude, it was March 10th
So it was
or
after
17th.
winter. It was like
I will
after
say
winter.
yes, it was, and also the, like, final day that we actually were in school, like, I
Mhm.
told everyone, I was like, "It's alright, it's the last day of school, guys, it's the last day of school," and everyone was like, "Nah, it's not the last day of school, it's not the last day of school," and then we got out, and then, like, here we are,
Y'all just
like,
never came back.
7 months later, and I was right.
Yeah.
What? Come on. That's sick.
Bro. Cuz like I was about to say like you guys I said in my last podcast with one of my friends from college, Zach, he was in the last one and we were talking about how like you guys don't, like at least not you anymore, but people in like high school and elementary school don't have snow days anymore cuz
Yeah, that's
they're gonna have Zoom calls, or hopefully they'll give them snow days, but I highly doubt it.
dude, everything got messed up.
Hmm.
Honestly, I think that my grade, like, thought we got hit the hardest, we didn't. Like, the juniors got hit way harder,
Yeah,
in
because
my
it's a
opinion.
whole year that they're missing. You guys
And
miss half.
also, their SATs, if they planned SATs toward, like, March through June,
Right.
like, those got messed up. Like, dude,
Hmm. How was your graduation experience too, by the way? Because
graduation,
I watched graduation. Like I
yeah,
watched a live stream of it.
yeah. That's basically what me and my family did.
What do you
We were
guys
just in
do?
my family room just watching, like, that live stream.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, like, dwell on it. Like, for me, it's just like, "Alright, it's over with." Can't
D-
really do much about it now.
Do you see Kyle Story's video on on the virtual graduation thing? I think he posted on Instagram, but
I think I did.
I thought it was
What was
kind
it
of
about?
it was just like it's the video starts him with sitting down getting ready to watch like the live stream of the the graduation and then like it shows memories of like what he was in like high
Yeah.
school and stuff like that and in the end like when he called his
No, I've
name.
watched that. I have
Yeah,
seen that. I've seen
I
that.
thought that was pretty dope too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's so surreal. I
Mhm.
will say that. It is so surreal, like, seeing how, like, everything's changed from then compared to now.
Mhm. Do you know
Like,
what's
it's
going on now, like at least in school, at least like high schools now?
well, I think they shut the school down, like, for 'cause of COVID? I
Like
think they
maybe
did.
because I think I heard at one point that they were gonna have what is it? They're gonna have like mixed where it's like you can come to school, it's optional, but like you can also
Yeah.
have an option to go over Zoom.
I heard about that, yeah. I mean, I don't think they're doing that anymore because apparently,
Yeah.
like, Chester County was, like, in a high COVID, like, risk, like, apparently, and they shut it down because of that. That's what
Mhm.
I heard.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. It's it's surreal.
Yeah. That's
But
dope. Yeah.
hopefully next year, it'll be much different.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just hoping because like I'm almost a junior. Like after this semester, I'm gonna be a junior. In for some reason.
Yeah.
Because it happened so quickly. But hopefully I get like go back in person soon, just because I don't want to do any more Zoom calls.
Yeah. Are
Um,
you gonna, like, try doing an internship? Like, did you miss that because of
no, I've been applying to a lot of like because like a lot of them are remote now, so
Yeah,
I've been applying a lot too. I'm still waiting to like hear back from a bunch of internships. Um, but yeah, like for the ones I'm applying to, they're mainly like remote, which honestly is great because like
yeah,
sort of eases me into that.
mhm,
Um, yeah,
mhm,
yeah. So I definitely, but I still need to look for an internship too.
yeah.
You plan to do that soon?
Yeah, I mean, I wanna get to campus first and just, like, be able to immerse myself within that
Hmm.
before I, like, go off looking for internships and stuff because, like, doing it from home, it's kind of overwhelming, I will
Hmm.
say, like, just trying to learn all this stuff and, like, you can't really like, I don't know anyone from campus, like,
Right.
I don't know anyone, which is another reason why I'm excited to go, and also, like, once I do know people, I can just reach out to them, and it's way easier than to, like, try and coordinate an internship or, like, whatever because I, like, know people I can actually reach out to about that stuff, like, if I have
Hmm.
questions, so
Honestly, so okay. So something really random popped in my head right now because I was thinking of your own one Mayweather line, and
Mhm,
this is honestly something I've been wanting to talk about with someone at least. And
mhm.
do you know who Mayweather's gonna fight soon? I think next
Mr.
month.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, yeah. Do you keep up with any of that? Like, do you keep
Dude,
up with like Jake and Nate
I don't keep
Robinson?
up until, like, the day of the fight,
Same.
because then everyone's talking about it, and I'm like, "Okay, like, what's going on?" Then
Mhm.
I'm like, I'll watch, like, the highlight, like dude, I was, like, playing Fortnite with my friend, and he was like, "Jake Paul just knocked out Nate Robinson." I was like, "What? Jake Paul won?" Like,
Mhm.
dude, I will say, like, with this Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather thing, like, Logan Paul is gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, that
Like, he's gonna
100%.
get
You could
destroyed.
catch another L.
It's gonna be so satisfying to watch,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
Yeah. But I
I mean,
the
I don't
I
know if there's any low gangers out there, but just to break the news to you,
God, I hope
sorry,
not.
Floyd is gonna destroy it. Yeah, like,
No, but honestly, between both of the brothers, I hate Jake the most, just
yeah.
because like he's just too cocky
Dude,
for
he
me.
wrote a $50 million
Yeah.
check
Do you see
to
that thing?
Conor
Do you
McGregor.
see the video posted on Instagram about that? Bro,
Yeah, dude.
it's crazy
It's
to
out
be
of
calling something
control.
like that. Yeah. And like honestly,
It's out of control.
I kind of want Connor just to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, dude, me too. I mean
um,
I
but
mean,
yeah,
50 mil. 50 mil is 50 mil, so I
yeah,
wouldn't blame him if he took that.
yeah. Just for the fight. That's it. Just
Mhm.
for fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly, I'm just kind of like 50-50 when it comes to like that. I saw KSI's response to Logan, and he said he wants Logan to win just because he's on like
really?
because like he's on the YouTuber side, so like he's always gonna be supporting YouTubers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
I feel like a lot of the times, like, it's low key just for the bag. Like,
no,
they're not.
definitely it definitely is.
Yeah.
Like that's what no
Like, they don't even have, like, real beef with each other.
that's why like Jake is just calling out random people all the time on Twitter. Like
Yeah.
he called out Dana
Dude,
White,
yeah.
even his own brother too. I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah, apparently that happened too. I
mhm.
mean, it's just so obvious that, like, now it's just for the money,
No,
which, I mean, like,
definitely.
it was always just 'cause of that, but
Hmm.
it's just crazy how, like, when you're a YouTuber, like, you have so much influence over just, like, kids, and, like, they just
Yeah.
buy into it so much.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, I will say that I bought into that too. Like, it's fun to watch KSI and Logan Paul fight.
Yeah, I want. I forgot how I did. I definitely didn't buy
Yeah,
the
no, I would
fight.
like,
Yeah,
I was on Twitch streams. I was on
yeah. I
illegal
think I
Twitch
was on
streams.
Twitch too, but I was
Yeah.
watching it and I'm like as much as I hate to say it, it was actually kind of interesting. Like
Yeah.
I honestly am a big KSI fan. I grew up with like watching his videos, so that's why I kind
Yeah.
of root for him.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's definitely just for the bag at this point. Like,
Yeah.
who else would bring Mayweather out of retirement?
Exactly.
As a guy with a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I mean, then again, a bunch of his opponents, like a bunch of people, like that could fight him, have a lot of money. But nonetheless, it's like you got this guy that's popping right now on
Yeah.
social media, and it's just an easy money grab because
Dude, I don't
Floyd
even
knows
know.
he's
I
gonna
feel like
win.
boxing is, like, as a sport, has low key just been like, it's just been taken over by, like, social media influencers and, like,
Yeah.
just the public for, like,
Hmm.
it's just, like, another way to just another avenue for them to, like, explore that publicity
Right.
part,
Exactly.
which is, like, I don't know, it's, like, it's interesting. It's interesting. I will say that.
Yeah, it's like on okay, so I'm not gonna talk trash on the people like on the YouTubers that wanna like join actually boxing, but like
Yeah.
you can obviously tell like there's a difference between wanting to fight and wanting to get the money. And
Yeah.
obviously Jake's just all about the money. But like
It's
say KSI when he first started like fighting, it was more on like he actually wanted to fight. He was trained
yeah.
professionally.
First, he fought Joe Weller, didn't he? As his
Yeah,
first
because I
fight.
think Joe called him out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that seemed more genuine.
Yeah, because that was before like that
Like,
was
at least
before everyone else like got involved and
hopped
like
onto it. Yeah,
yeah.
like it
So
really took off then, and I was really surprised too.
yeah, I'm just
Like, who
hoping.
knew 2 years ago? Like, you could tell me, I would be like, if you told me 2 years ago that Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul would be fighting, just like,
Yeah, like two people like I mean like because like I'm obviously Filipino, you can tell, and we
yeah,
like Filipinos love Manny Pacquiao. And
yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, so we grew up like I kind of like some like I didn't grow up on it, but like that was a sport I grew up watching, which is
mhm,
boxing. And so like we're all about that. And you know, Mayweather is like the number one nemesis because like
yeah.
he beat Pacquiao. I forgot what year it was.
Dude, that was like the super fight of super fights.
It
I
was, and
remember.
I was like so upset that he lost. Like everyone
Yeah,
was upset that he lost, but um yeah, like seeing being like growing up and seeing Mayweather be such like a you know a guy that even Manny Pacquiao couldn't beat, and now him fighting
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, it's just crazy because
It's
like
surreal.
it's just like
Yeah,
that shows like you can really do anything if you put your mind to it.
literally, dude. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know. Like, even some people like believe like literally like I don't know. Donald Trump became the president. Like, you would never like even
yeah,
like 8 years ago. You can literally do anything. Like, I just want people to know that, like, 8 years ago, like, Donald Trump was on The Apprentice. He
yeah.
was on The
He
Apprentice.
was on TV.
No one would have believed that he would become the president. Here we
Mhm.
are 8 years later, and everything is so different. Like, I just like that I think about that a lot. Like, imagine, like, 8 years down the line from now or, like, 2030. Imagine how different it's gonna
Exactly.
be.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
like
know. Some people that are in different industries are gonna be like I can tell they're gonna be at the forefront of like a lot of different things that
mhm.
people wouldn't expect. Like even if it's not only politics, but like
Right.
I don't know.
And like
It's crazy to see.
honestly though, like just this is like even though these are two like these are situations that like we don't want, like there's still some sort of lesson to be learned from it, and which is honestly what you were saying. Like you can do what you want as long as you just put your mind to it. Like you as
You
like
can.
it's
You
like as
literally can.
cheesy as it sounds, as like generic as it is, like it's honestly true. Like
I believe in that so much.
yeah, and like honestly I do too. That's why I support a lot of like a lot of people that do what they want to do or like
Do what they
do
want to do. Like
yeah
make a podcast, like start rapping, like make a clothing brand, like do what you
yeah.
want to do.
Oh my god, clothing! Don't get me started on clothing brand. Yeah. Um, but yeah, it's just like it's definitely just do what you. I don't. Okay, cheesy, but Casey Neistat had this quote from a video that he put out like a long time ago, and at
Mhm.
the like it's called "Do What You Can,"
Mhm.
and ever since he put that out, I've sort of resonated with that. Like, um, it's true. Do things that you are sort of uncomfortable with, like not to a certain extent, but do things that make you uncomfortable
Mhm.
and do what you literally can't, because
Mhm.
the only way like the only reason why is like you can't do it is because you're telling yourself you can't do it.
Exactly.
In reality, you can do all these things. You're just putting can't in front of like at the end of the
Yeah.
sentence.
Like Kanye also said most like people are held back by their own perception of themselves. Like I literally like if you put your mind to it, like you won't be concerned with how long it takes, but just like getting there.
Mhm.
And that's the most important thing, honestly. Like I really do believe that you can do anything like in this
Definitely.
world
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, I think we've been going on for around 40 minutes. We've been going on for a
Really,
good.
that
Yeah,
time flew.
we've
Wait,
been
let me
going
check.
on. Yeah, we've been going on for a little
Wow,
bit
we
now.
have.
Yeah, and I think unless you have anything else you want to talk about or say, I think we're good for today. Like I think
Yeah, I
we talked
mean,
about a lot.
hey, everyone, go stream Space Scoop Rocket. Everyone,
Yes.
thank you guys for coming to the podcast. I had a great time.
Hmm.
So I appreciate you, man.
And yeah, thank you for being sort of my guinea pig for this Zoom stuff.
Yeah.
I was kind
Hey,
of
I'm looking
nervous.
forward to this on YouTube though, and
And
looking forward to more of these.
bro,
Also,
honestly, it can come out tonight. It
yeah,
probably
bro.
could even
Hell
come out
yeah.
tonight.
Hell yeah,
So
bro.
definitely go check. Yeah, go stream Space Hoop Rocket on all platforms. Right?
Yeah,
It's on
Spotify,
everything.
Apple Music, and YouTube.
Yeah. So
Also
definitely.
on YouTube, go check it out on YouTube because that audio visualizer it took a lot of time. I went into After Effects, and it's sick.
Oh, you know
You
After Effects. You know how to do like After Effects stuff?
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah,
I'll definitely hit you up if I need like help
bet.
with that shit. Yeah.
Bet.
But yeah, thank you for being on the podcast, Jeeves.
Of course, man.
Really do I miss talking to everyone, like, you and the whole group too.
Yeah,
So we all need to link up at one time. And
hopefully.
yeah, thank you for being on the podcast, and I
Of
hope to
course,
see you
man.
guys in the next episode. Peace.
Guys.